What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kenny, and I normally live in this 1996 Chevy conversion van that I reconverted into my tiny home on wheels. But as of right now, I am working up in Joplin, Missouri. I am a fleet guy for Amazon vans. and we also have rental vans. But as of right now, I am on my way out to one of our drivers because they got stuck. So we're gonna get out here and see what she's got going on out here, and hopefully my van will pull her out. So guys, this is what we're looking at. That is a steep ass hill. Oh, I didn't know it was like that. And so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get under it. I'm gonna hook to the cross member. And what you're gonna do is you're not gonna turn the wheels all the way this way. You see what I'm saying? We gotta figure this out, hang on. Okay guys, so here we go. We're gonna try to do this. We got that shit out. We got it out. Yeah. Just had to tug it a little bit and pull it out. I gotta unhook this and then we'll get her out of here. So now that we got them unstuck, what has it been like for me living in my van the past few months? Well, let me show you. I've gotten to go on a bunch of different adventures, not long trips, but short trips, but they've been fun and they've been awesome and they've been peaceful and they've been relaxing. But these adventures, you know, going out and chasing waterfalls, being able to take my son out there, just being able to go and do stuff on the road is what really means a lot to me. Falling waterfalls, being out by the Buffalo River, going down and just finding camp spots that I've never been to before, and just doing things and going places I've never been. Going out to places where I don't have service, and just being able to disconnect from the world and from my phone and just be with nature and just relax. Now don't get me wrong, there have been times when I've gotten nervous and gotten a little worried about parking at different places, because you don't want to get that knock on your door, you know, by the cops telling you that you need to leave and move and go somewhere else. And I don't want to have to deal with that. My first night at Walmart is what I did when I got there is I got on the phone and I called Walmart to ask them if it was okay. And they said, sure, it was fine as long as I was gone by 6 in the morning. But if I stay out in public like that, somewhere like the truck stop, Walmart or whatever, I leave early in the morning and then I'll go somewhere else to just hang out in my van because I just don't want to overstay my welcome. But it's been a lot of fun, but it takes some getting used to. I lived in a cargo trailer for a good while, and I really liked it. And that's what I sold to be able to buy this van. And the reason I sold my cargo trailer is because I wanted something where I could just get in the back without having to get out of the vehicle and then get in my trailer. I didn't want to have to do that. I just wanted to be able to get in the back. How long did it take me to build out my van? There was a lot of learning and a lot of stuff to figure out, because a cargo trailer is pretty boxy. This van has a lot of curves and a lot of stuff I had to adhere to and conform to. I have YouTube videos on my YouTube channel showing some of the build, and it was fun. I love doing this stuff. I love building this stuff. It was really fun. Like when I was doing the ceiling, I made sure I had something thin, something that I could conform to the ceiling. And it was kind of a pain in the butt, but I made it happen. Figuring out the water system and how I was gonna do the water system, and trying to figure out how I was gonna do my bed and how I was gonna do the layout of my solar system. It was a lot of fun. The solar system was the funnest part about this build to me. Well, not the funnest, but it was really fun because I really like doing that stuff. But so what has it been like? I've loved it. I've really loved it. I do struggle sometimes with like no worrying about what people think or just whatever. I do have that aspect sometimes, but I am getting better with that because everything is about perception and how you look at it. And if, you know, because what I perceive, I believe, and I'm going to react to how I believe, right? So if I see this as, well, you know, people are going to think that I'm just doing this because I have to, or or whatever, and, you know, but I can look at it as like, this is something that I want to do. I have goals that I've set for myself, and being in my van allows me to reach those goals. If I was paying $1,200, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a month in rent, it would take me years and years and years to reach the goals that I want to reach. Being in here, I have no rent. All I have is phone, insurance, and a few other bills that aren't that really expensive. They're really not that expensive. So, but it's been great. My favorite time about being in my van is when I'm on the road and I'm headed and I get to the woods somewhere, I camp for a night, get on the road and go some more, and it just feels so freeing to me. It feels so freeing just to be able to get up and go, have plenty of energy in the van for everything that I need, that runs my fridge and, you know, my water pump, my lights. It charges everything that I need. And like I said before, I will be doing a van tour soon. So, but it has been great. I love being able to open my doors and just look out, and it's like a beautiful forest. But winter is coming upon us. And with winter coming on, it's going to change things a little bit. By the time I'm done with this work assignment up here, it's going to be January 1st. It's going to be pretty cold. But I bet you I still go out to the woods. That is the best part. Just being able to go out in the woods on a cold night and sit by a fire. That is so awesome, and I can't wait to do that. And I feel like I'm missing the best part of camping season when it gets fall and it starts getting cold, especially at night. You can go out there and just hang out and relax by a fire. I'm missing it, but it's not the last fall. Loneliness, how do I deal with it? Well, I really don't know. I do get lonely at times, and then there's times when I'm like, man, I really kind of wish I had somebody with me. It would be good to be able to have someone here to sit by the fire with me, or, you know, someone here to just joke with and giggle with and just like and have fun with. I really don't put myself around people as much as I should, so I don't see how that's ever gonna happen if I don't change that. Isolation is a thing. You know, I can't, and it's so easy to do because it's comfortable, right? But I have to be able to, or be willing to push myself out of that comfort zone and put myself around people, and then learn how to enjoy myself with people and not just by myself. But I do get lonely, and most of the time how I deal with it is in the wrong way. Most of the time I just kind of distract myself with video or doing other stuff, and so I don't really think about it. And then I get stuck constantly distracting myself, and I distract myself too much. But that's most of the time, to be honest, that's how I've been dealing with loneliness, you know. But I will eventually allow myself to have somebody around and be able to enjoy this with someone. So how do I feel overall about being in my van? I love it. I love my van. You know, I worked really hard on this thing, and it was just great. And I learned a lot, and I would eventually like to build these things and sell them, right? That would be freaking awesome. And of course I still have a lot to learn, but it's worth learning. But anyway, but that's how I feel. I love it. I feel the freedom. You know, I've seen videos and they're like, oh, you're not really free, you're not da-da-da-da. Well, I think it just depends on the person. For me, when I'm on the road and I'm out going places and doing things and all that stuff, I feel the freer that I've ever felt. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion, or not opinion really, it's just how I feel. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I love van life. You know what? And I got everything with me anytime I go somewhere. Anytime. It's great. Much love, guys. I'll see you on the next video. If you're new here, consider maybe subscribing. Hit that like button and leave a comment and say hello. Much love, guys. Much peace. I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.